Was Jahmiel's rise in reggae and dancehall already written in his numbers before the world even heard his music? Today, in this explainer, we're taking a documentary-style approach to investigate the life and career of Jamaican star Jahmiel. Known for his uplifting, reality-based lyrics, he's earned massive international fame. But we aren't just looking at his biography today. We're going to put his documented timeline side by side with his DomsNums number profile and his life graph.
It's a really fascinating question, right? Was his massive success purely the result of sheer hard work, or was it somehow pre-calculated destiny? We're going to objectively investigate whether his real-life journey actually aligns with the numerical patterns mapped out for him, so you can weigh the evidence and draw your own conclusions.
To figure this out, we've got a clear agenda. We'll look at the rise of Jahmiel, decode his number profile, time his peaks on the life graph, compare his biography versus the numbers, and finally, deliver the final verdict.
Section 1. The Rise of Jahmiel, the reality voice of dancehall.
Born Jahmiel Foster in August 1992, his affinity for music surfaced incredibly early. He actually recorded his first studio song at just 12 years old. But, it wasn't exactly an overnight success story. Heavily pushed by his father, he ground through a whole decade of hard work before scoring his massive breakthrough in 2014 with the hit Gain the World. Fast forward to 2016, and he's dominating massive stages like Reggae Sumfest and forming the MVP crew alongside heavyweights Mavado and Alkaline.
Now, within the dancehall scene, which, let's be honest, is a genre often known for much harsher themes, Jahmiel fiercely defended his conscious, reality-based style. He famously noted that artists are just painting different pictures with their music, and he absolutely refused to compromise his uplifting messaging for cheap thrills. It proved very early on that he had a remarkably independent and steadfast mindset.
Moving right along to Section 2, decoding the number profile, life path 5, and core character 235. When we analyze his DomsNums profile, some really striking personality traits emerge. It suggests a guy who is fiercely independent, someone with an ego that simply won't easily ask for help. It also reveals a mind hiding a wealth of business ideas and a deep-seated longing for leadership that he might not readily admit to the public.
Then we have his life path number, which is a 5. In numerology, the 5 represents the free spirit. This paints him as a highly versatile, enthusiastic individual who absolutely must learn to channel his freedom constructively, because without that proper focus, incredible talents can quickly turn into erratic frustration. Constructive freedom is literally a necessity for his success. So, if we summarize these core traits, his core character number 235 dictates a highly independent, somewhat stubborn individual who creates and strictly follows his own set of rules. Combined with that life path 5, this entire profile screams of a deeply independent leader with massive business potential. That is, of course, if he can just stay constructively focused. Which brings us to Section 3, Life Graph, timing the peaks, mapping the early bloomer. Looking at the DomsNums life graph, it explicitly classifies Jahmiel as an early bloomer. Notice how his trajectory climbs steadily right out of the gate from his birth in 1992. There are absolutely no prolonged lows preceding his first major peak. This indicates an artist who found his footing much earlier than the average person. This data maps out his energy phases perfectly. It points to a massive energy peak, a level 9, in the year 2021 when Jahmiel was 29 years old. And it shows this peak energy repeating exactly a decade later at age 39 in 2031, representing a secondary window of massive opportunity. After that, the map predicts a natural recalibration low, a level 1 at age 41 in 2033. Now, it's crucial to point out that the graph explicitly states this is not a failure, but simply a natural arc of release and recalibration.
Section 4, biography versus the numbers. Did his life actually follow the script? Let's look at the very first major alignment. His numbers say he's stubbornly independent, a guy who operates by his own set of rules. Well, this perfectly correlates with his real-life choices. Think about it. He was touring with hardcore dancehall titans Mavado and Alkaline in the highly publicized MVP crew. It would have been so easy to just conform to their grittier style to fit in. Instead, Jahmiel stubbornly stuck to his positive, conscious reality music. He quite literally didn't bend his rules for anyone.
Next, we have the profile's claim of his hidden business-focused mind. So, does the reality match? Absolutely it does. Jahmiel isn't just a singer. The man is an entrepreneur. His documented reality shows an estimated net worth of between $3 and $5 million. And that's not just from streaming and touring. He's cultivated varied income streams, including his Jahmiel apparel clothing line, real estate investments, and high-profile endorsement deals. His predicted strong business potential is completely validated by his real-world portfolio.
But the timing of his peaks is arguably the most fascinating alignment of all. His life graph predicted his ultimate summit and peak energy at age 29 in the year 2021. Astonishingly, this matches a massive, explosive career peak in reality. During this exact time period, Jahmiel absolutely dominated a highly publicized, multi-round lyrical war against Chronic Law, showing unparalleled force. And right on the heels of that, he dropped his critically acclaimed Revamp EP. His real-life creative dominance perfectly aligns with his predicted numerical peak.
Section 5. The Final Verdict. Who is Jahmiel, numerologically?
When we lay all the facts side by side, his documented reality aligns strikingly well with his numerological profile. That life graph's early bloomer status, it perfectly reflects a kid who was writing and recording by age 12. His numerical profile demanding independence completely matches his stubborn refusal to conform his musical style, even when surrounded by the hardcore MVP crew. And most impressively, that 2021 graph peak aligns identically with his period of industry dominance. As for the future, the numbers predict another peak at age 39 before that recalibration phase kicks in around 2033.
I'll leave you with this provocative thought to ponder. Whether it's coincidence, destiny, or some hidden numerical design, Jahmiel's journey presents a fascinating example of how numbers and life events can appear to move in complete harmony. Did he write his own destiny with hard work and unyielding independence, or did he just brilliantly execute the script he was handed? Thanks for joining us for this explainer, and keep questioning the patterns around you.